This video is going to be a bit different because I'll be recording through StreamYard, in which you can only do one take. It's kind of like live, but whatever. I'm sure you've heard of Nintendo's Mii Creator slash Mii Maker, Mii Channel, depending on which platform you've been on. You know that these things called Mii characters. They're pretty cool. That you can use them as your little avatars in certain games. Mostly, they'll be the only ones. Nintendo Switch 2 recently got released, and the Mii Maker on there is still pretty trash. I'm sure what you've known about the Switch 1 Mii Maker, pretty much the same. But a few creators from NGX64, also known as Triple Dash on YouTube, that team, they created something good to show everyone. And I will be presenting it to you now through my media presentation. This is Mii Creator, created by Cat21, also known as just Austin on the Discord. It's a little Mii maker in which it brings all of the abilities you could do from the original Mii channel all the way to Nintendo Switch 2, as well as some additional things from Miitopia and Tomodachi Life, and Miitomo as well. As you can see, I've already made plenty of Miis using this feature. Take a look at that. You can do a bunch of stuff. Let's see here. The way you can get this is through the Discord server. It's required in order to get into it. This is the Mii Creator Discord server. Their invite link is there whenever you visit the website. And also, you can look at announcements, updates, and fixes. There's an outage tracker in which they will let you know whenever there's a shutdown. And then links for their YouTube channel, and I believe also, yeah, some Triple Dash updates, I think. Back to this. They created this platform for anyone to use. It's free with Discord, or you can play as a guest, but you won't be able to like transfer certain things to different devices. I'll get into that later in the video, but I'll show you how to make a Mii with this. Now, for the record, when I'm recording this video, this is the beta build. Uh, it is before the 2025 update in September. Uh, yeah, this is also a little time capsule for myself because no one's gonna be able to like see this ever again. We'll go to settings real quick. We'll turn on this music. This is going to be the music you will see, or music you will hear, mostly throughout this website when you're playing the beta. You can always turn it off, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna leave it on so there's no silence. You have multiple options. You can start from scratch, which I'm sure a lot of people would just do that. QR codes, you can scan codes from Nintendo 3DS and the Wii U. It's pretty cool. I tried it once, but for some reason my computer's camera kept flipping the image, so it wasn't reading correctly. Mii data file, that's gonna be like the Mii files you would find on your Switch and other consoles. They'd be like Mii character.mc Mii C for Mii channel, and then so forth. I think it explains itself. You drag the file. Those are the file formats right there. Raw Mii data. I'm not sure how that works, but it looks like you just import the entire data in there. I assume it's source code. You can also enter your Nintendo Network ID to get your Mii from 3DS and Wii U. You know, like your personalized Mii, your user Mii. Lookalikes. That's gonna be straightforward. You already know what it does. But it looks like this one has filters. I didn't realize that. Child, adult, elder. That's crazy. You also choose the eye color, favorite color. It's man. I haven't actually seen this, but you can always re-roll if you choose to have anything random. And also, random Nintendo Network ID. Let's click that. Let's see what it will pop up. We got this person. Oh, it's in... What is that? I think it's... Search Google for these characters real quick. I'll tell you and do that. It means Sora, I think. Which I believe Sora, it creates Chat GPT, or I think that's what it says. It says OpenAI, but whatever. Well, that's cool. It's Sora. We're gonna exit without saving, though. Because we're gonna make someone from scratch. It looks like the only people that haven't been on this screen is Sammy. So we'll make her. As you can see, we got the standard me right here. The default female. Very straightforward. We'll reset that with the 2D feature. And let's start. Same heads, pretty much. Same makeup slash blush too. Wrinkles. Face color is gonna be the same, but foundation. This is a custom property, and it's been taken from Miitopia. It looks pretty nice. I mean, check this out. You can change the face color like that. And it could be whatever you want. So if you want it to be blue, you could. Which, for some Miis, you could choose to do that. I'm gonna have straight white. We'll change the hair colors for now. The hair color is also the same, if you want to do that. Like, if you want to do like a monochrome with everything else, you could do that. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna stick to just making the Mii itself. Also, now you can see the silhouettes are more visible with the brighter hair color. Ew, no, that ain't, no. This is just me fiddling around, trying to find the correct hairstyle. Doesn't look right. What if I scroll down a bit more? Maybe, but I could find something better. The Mii hairstyles, those are still some limits right there for certain characters that I can make. That's Winnie's hair. What about this? No, that's Claire. That's Clara. Everyone knows Clara from Miitonia. Nah. I think we'll go with this one. It's the best we can do for now. But we can go back to it later in another time. Hats. This is also a custom property. You can do certain things with the hats. Like, hats over hairstyle. Isn't that pretty cool? You also got the 2 basic hats, but you also have the top hat, these bows from side to side. You can also do 1 bow on the left side. Cat ears. I don't know why you'd want them, but they're there. This hat. I plan on using this one for Violet, but just haven't gotten to it. You'd probably find this accessory somewhere in like Saudi Arabia or India, depending on what country you were thinking of. Bike helmet. This probably looks like the ugliest one, but I'm sure that it's imported from a different game. Eyebrows. It's the same pretty much. What would she look like? I think it's just these, but with darker red, I think, and they're most likely not going to be visible. But it's cool for them to still be there anyway. We wouldn't want nothing. Raise it up just a little bit. They're not going to be visible, whatever. Eyes. Same as usual. You got all the different eye selections from all versions. Mostly, it could be like the latest Switch 2 version. So, what kind of eyes does she have now? I've updated her so much on YouTube now that I don't even know what kind of eyes she would have. Because it's definitely not these anymore. And that's mostly Pens and Charmin. No. Those are Sophie's. Nah. I don't know. Probably these. Actually, no. Those. Maybe. We'll just go with these ones for now. We don't want to be here for too long. You can also change the eye color for them as well. Example, this one thing. But I was wondering, should it be... Nah. I'll make it... Yeah, I'll make it this color. It looks nice. Sclera, however you say that. But if you turn this on, this will happen. Fills the entire eye. Like, no eye white for some reason. Very interesting. Again, it is also a custom property, but I've seen some people on 3DS where they were able to make that happen. Not sure. I'm sure it's like a hack or something. What kind of nose does she have? I think. No. Okay, we'll start with her counterpart, Violet's nose, and then we'll try to turn that into. Nah. Maybe if I shrunk this. I'll turn to 3D real quick and see if that works. No. I think it would work with... Maybe just raise it by a bit. I think that looks good. What do you guys think? The same thing? I think that's good. Mouth. It's gonna be pretty much all the different selections from Wii to Switch. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that. What kind of... I think she's got this kind of smile, but I've given everyone that for some reason. It just works, cause like I don't really know any of my characters really wear makeup. I mean, except for Flora, but like, how are you gonna draw that on a Noi? Maybe. I wonder why that one's just inverted. Like the colors are different from that. Which, I guess it makes sense. We are in dark mode. I think this will do, and we'll just make the grin a bit smaller. You know. I think that looks good. Yeah. Should we raise it up a bit? No, we should not. Mustache, beards, same selections. But however, I don't really know anyone else other than Emperor Cash having any other kind of facial hair. Moles, they're there, but I stopped using moles like for Legacy Sophie after realizing that they kind of just get in the way. Plus, me having to remember to draw that every time when making a YouTube short with Sophie, it just did not work. Glasses, for Ivy, per se. All the same frames. And just like Switch 1, you can choose lens color. If it's like a sunglass shade. Position, same. Let's see, I think Sammy is slightly shorter than Sophie, but I can't remember which height I assigned Sophie for. But they are gonna add that update tomorrow, so I could go back to this me and compare it to Sophie, and I can fix some stuff. Favorite color, I would say either light green or orange. I think Emmett already has light green, so I'll give her orange, because Sophie already has yellow. And I believe Charmin already has red. Shirt color, however, we can change that to anything we like. So we could give her like maybe a more brighter yellowish orange. That will work. Pants color, we can give her, no, maybe, but it kind of blends in with Sophie's pants. Actually, I think Sophie's got something different, but it does blend with Pen's pants. That's hard to say, tongue twister. Maybe, but I just don't know if it fits well. Like, I never thought I haven't used a lot of complementary colors with each other. If you don't know what that means, it's like the color inversion. Example, blue would be against yellow. But I haven't really used that, except for the noise, which it actually works on them pretty well. And I'm not sure why. Anyway, I think that's it for the body itself. Favorites and specials, I might need to turn this off real quick. Pants to disable. It's the same like what you'd find on Mii's for 3DS and Wii U. Favorites, you got the standard red pants, which those are also in Mii channel, but you don't see that a lot unless you're on your own console. Special, those are for promotional Mii's back in the day. You could scan certain QR codes in Japan, I think, and Mii's would pop up on your Mii Maker that is not customizable. But you could use them for certain games, and you would know they were promotional if they had yellow pants. I really should just call them legs, but they say pants on there. Okay, and then we can name the Mii. Sammy. Creator, Piranha Dub. And we can save. Now, compare that Mii to Violet's. I could definitely change up some things, but that's gonna be it for the creation process. Let's give her a render. Now, what renders do is that you can, like, pose the Mii, and you can turn that pose into an image that you can use for profile pics, certain uploads. If you make Mii art, this could be it for you. However, before we do that, we need to turn on some certain things. First, we're gonna give it a Wii U body, which currently it had the Miitomo body. We don't want that for now. And then we're gonna give it the Wii U default shader. Then we're gonna refresh the website so that the changes apply. It'll take a while. Anyways, they have the Wii U shading, and now we can go to this Mii, render it. We'll do custom render. Actually, hold up. I'll show you what the other renders do. 3D head model, all that does is... Okay, whatever. We'll just go to presets then. Focus on head, that's gonna be like a head profile, I suppose. What that does is that it downloads like a head of the Mii. What full body does is that it downloads a full body of the Mii, like that. I may need to show you the Mii's because I don't think you can see my notifications. Anyways, we'll go to custom render. Because now the fun stuff happens. We're gonna zoom out the front of view. I think that's what it means. Or maybe it's focus of view. Who knows? But this is Sammy. We got Sammy right here. We're gonna center the body real quick. Poses. These are all the poses you would find in like the Wii U Mii Maker. I'll play a demonstration of some of them. This one, you get sway side to side. We got the little pose right there. I don't know what you call it, cutesy pose, whatever. This one, you got a wave. Head nod. Hmm. Whatever this animation is, it's on the Wii U Mii Maker, but it's not. I don't really know what it's supposed to do. We got a fist pump. This one you got a little stomping on the feet. This one looks like it's about to fight someone. We got this one sat on the ground. Obviously, you can't see that because I haven't given it any expressions yet. This one I think is a laughing, but it looks like he's actually crying. Or it's actually. And I'm talking about the dummies over here, not. You can actually download dummy right here. This one's wobbling on the floor. This one's got a little dance. Whatever this is. This one's laying on the ground. And then this one is just walking around in a weird pace. I don't really know. We'll go back to none, and I'll show you some of the expressions. All of these expressions come from Miitomo, and I'm sure you would notice that if you watch channels like Miitonio, or just have some photos from Miitomo before the service shut down. You got the standard closed eyes. It has a name: smile, anger, sorrow. So I think this one's surprise. This one says eyes closed, or blink. Normal with open mouth. What they call this? Smile with open mouth, anger of open mouth, sorrow of open mouth. Surprise open mouth, blink open mouth. Wink to the right. Wink to the left. Wink to the right with open mouth. Wink to the left with open mouth. Wink to the right with a smile. Wink to the left of a smile. What's this one called? It's frustrated. This one's called bored. Bored of open mouth. Sigh of mouth straight. Sigh. Disgusted mouth straight. Disgusted. This one's called love. Love mouth open. Determined mouth straight. Just determined, I think. Yeah. This one's called cry mouth straight. Cry. Big smile mouth straight. Big smile. Cheeky. Resolve eyes, funny mouth. I'm sure some of you have seen that. Funny mouth open, the same result face. Smug. Smug mouth open. What's this one? Resolve. Reverses resolve eyes, weird. Strange, it must be the same thing then. Unbelievable. What is this one? I think that says cunning, but there's a thing on my screen that's cunning. There's C. This one's called raspberry. Innocent. Give me a cat. Dog. Tasty. Money, mouth straight. Money. Dizzy, mouth straight. Or confused, mouth straight. Confused. Cheerful, mouth straight. Cheerful. No face. Blank. Grumble, mouth straight. Grumble. Moved mouth straight. What is moved? Oh wait. This one has a parentheses. Moved, also known as pleading face. Seeming mouth small. Seeming. And then we got stunned. I think this one's funny. Like, I want to use this more because I found an animation that used that one. It was funny. Anyways, let's go back to normal because I think that's all that we're gonna do. Let's get this one a pose, shall we? Hmm. I think we'll do that one, and then I'll decide which one to give her, like, real quick. That one looks nice. Actually, this one. We'll do this one. Or how about yeah, this looks about right. We'll pause it like that, and then we can download the PNG. And I think we'll do like that, and we'll download PNG, and it should pop up right here. And I think the background is transparent as well. Download 3D model. That's gonna be like for certain animation programs like Blender. I think you could also use it in Tinkercad, but I would not suggest that. Trying to print something that looks complex like this. If I had the money, I would try it, but not now. We can X out of that, and I have my PNG, and I might as well post this recording as well as the video in the self promos channel at the Discord, because I can do that. I guess maybe I could do that on like one of the other servers that I'm on. But they did suggest that we post as a creators, we can post about certain things. Speaking of, I think he said we should send some friend requests to him, but I think I may need to uh first I need to direct message him. I think I had the chance to yesterday, but then must have just missed it. Whatever. Now, as I said, this program itself is gonna be exclusive to players until tomorrow on September 24th. Discord users will get 3-day early access, but after that, you get to experience the full version. Now, I guess I will go ahead and put myself back here. Um, if you want to see what the full build will look like, there is a thing called the developer build, in which I've seen a few videos of the developer build. Basically, you get a special code that you can enter in the website to see like the developer build of the game, or I guess it's not really a game, but it's an application, and it has all the stuff that you would get tomorrow, but you have it for early access. In the corner, it will say developer build, and you'll know it's different from everything else because it has all of the stuff you would get that's not in beta. Uh, there are some videos of it. I know Milk Galaxy has one, and Cat21, DatCat21, I think, as well as Triple Dash. All three of those are YouTube channels. You can look them up, and they will be there. And don't try asking them for the developer build because it's way too late to do that now. Just watch the videos. I know a few good videos. Example, I will go ahead and share the Discord screen one more time. Um, Me Creator Direct. You want to go here and watch the different directs because they actually have the developer builds in those streams. Oh, here's a sneak peek. Go check out the Me Creator YouTube channel as well, because there's a channel trailer there that will explain everything about what's going to happen in that application, but also it gives you a sneak peek of the other game that's untitled. I think it's going to be a open world Woohoo Island, and you can choose a to play as, and you guys could role play inside Woohoo Island, I suppose. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'm not sure how to get it yet because it's supposed to be a separate application. I don't know if it's gonna be for the like the internet itself, like the web browser, or if it's gonna be for Windows, like a Windows application. I'd have to see for myself. But I think that's about it. Check out these directs. Like, do not miss out on them before. Okay. Um, Stuff is set to change. Like, it may, what you see in the developer build may not be final, but most of it should. Uh, I think there was even a little. I think there was a stream not too long ago on the Discord server. There was like a meetup, and they showed us like stuff before they released on the trailer. It's gonna be really good. But that's enough for me. Thank you guys for watching. I will be recording the new tour of the newest build of this game when it releases tomorrow. Uh, because they told us to do that, and then we can send it to them, and it gives us them appreciation for our hard work on this platform. I wasn't part of the creator team, but I'm glad to be a tester and a reviewer. And so, thank you guys for watching. I'm Braxton Hilario of Piranha Dub, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye.